Pixel Gaiden!
Hello, and it's Tim again, and this month we're doing a very special Tea Time with Tim. I'm doing this as an audio podcast as normal, and I'm also doing it as a video on YouTube. The reason for this is Doug from 10-Minute Amiga Retro Cast and I have done a swap. We have swapped a Commodore 64. I've sent that over to him, and Doug has done a great video on that, which you'll be able to see. I'll link that in the description in here. And also if you go over to Doug's 10-Minute Amiga Retro Cast YouTube channel, you'll be able to see it on there. And also this is about the Tsunami Accelerator that Doug has sent me in swap for the Commodore 64C. The reason for that is I took my Amiga 1200 with my previous individual computer's accelerator to SWAG, the last Southwest Amiga group meeting, and it just stopped working. It was just giving me a red screen on boot up. So Doug's very kindly offered to do a swap. So this is the video all about it. So first of all, we're going to go over to me again in a minute, and we're going to do an unboxing. Then we're going to do a quick setting up the Amiga with the accelerator and moving over and doing a quick demonstration video as well, showing you all about the accelerator, etc. So let's get on with the unboxing.
Okay, so here it is then. This is the box from Doug at 10-Minute Amiga Retro Cast. He's a wonderful chap. He sent me this. We traded a Commodore 64 and the stuff that's in this box. So let's take a look. First time I've opened it. So I've cut it open a bit. What have we got in here? Ooh. So it looks like we've got some nice bubble wrap. So Doug looks like he's done an excellent job on packing. Thank you very much, Doug. So what have we got here first? Some food. I like food. So we have got some fudge stripes from Keebler. Thank you very much. They look nice. Made with Keebler fudge. I'm guessing that's a thing. Ooh, awesome. Thank you very much, Doug. They look nice. Put those over there. And bubble wrap can go on the floor. And yep, more bubble wrap. Ooh, I wonder what this is. Wow. We have Tootsie Fruit Chews. Fruit Chews. I guess those probably must be from the people that make Tootsie Rolls, I guess. I think that's right, isn't it? I've heard of those before. Apparently there's 25% more in this pack, Doug. Thank you very much. A bonus bag. I will enjoy those, I'm sure. Next up, we have a soft batch cookie chip. They look good. And again from Keebler. Apparently they're sealed. That's really handy, isn't it? Oh right, okay, so they're in little packs and 2 per cookie by the looks. 2 cookies per pack. And this is the main thing that we're after here. So this was sent to me very kindly from Doug. And here we have my new Tsunami 1230 Accelerator. Isn't it a beauty? I think you'll agree. Look at that. So we're going to give this a try. So this has got the, is that the coprocessor on there? I think so. And then we've got There's the 68030 on there as well, and a port for things coming later by the looks. So that looks absolutely awesome. Thank you very much, Doug. And that's it for this very quick unboxing. Thank you for the cookies. And we're going to give this one a test in my A1200 very, very shortly. Here it is then. This is my trusty A1200. This has been with me for many years. And this is the one that we're going to be upgrading. The reason why we're upgrading this one is Doug has sent me the Accelerator card, and we're going to get this in here now. The previous Accelerator card that I had in here has gone wrong, and that was because of my visit to Swag. Every time I seem to take an Amiga to Swag, something goes wrong with it. Anyway, let's get the Amiga apart and we'll get the Accelerator fitted in. Okay, so I've taken the Amiga apart and now we're ready to put the Tsunami Accelerator into the A1200. So I found the easiest way to do this is just lift the Amiga up, and we'll just get the Accelerator card just lined up under there, and we've got, get that just under there on that little slot just in there. Then we've got a little guide rail here as well. We've got our notch here, and we want to line that up with a little indentation here, and then it should just be a case of just giving it a hard shove, and there we go, and that's installed. So let's get the Amiga back together again, and we'll give it a try. Okay, so we've got the A1200 all back together. It's all went together nicely, no problems at all. I've got everything connected up, so we've got the power connected up, got the mouse, obviously connect that up with the power off. Don't plug the mouse in or a joystick into your Amiga with the power on. That's a big no-no. And yeah, let's give it a try. Let's see what it does. So the previous Accelerator card was just booting up with a red screen. So we're already getting further. We can see activity on the hard disk drive. We can hear the floppy drive clicking away occasionally. And let's see if we get, oh, we've got Workbench. And there we go. That is my messy Amiga Workbench screen. That's looking good. Okay. So let's take this through this card through its paces and see what it's doing. Okay, so here we are on the A1200, and as we can see, we've got my standard Amiga Workbench. So I've just got 3.2 on here. This is Amiga Workbench 3.2. I've got Kickstart 3.1 ROMs in here because I removed my 3.2 ROMs when I was testing after my previous Accelerator went faulty. So I haven't put the 3.2 ROMs back in here. So at the moment I've just got the 3.1 ROMs, but it'll do us for now, just for the testing. So let's have a look then. So let's see the differences. So the first thing that's really evident up the top is we can see we've got 64 meg of other memory, and we've got our 2 meg of graphics memory. So let's have a look into our system area. So if we go into information, first thing we want to do is we want to check our devices to make sure we've got, because we've got the 68030, the EC version of the CPU on the Tsunami board, we want to just make sure we've got the right libraries loaded. So there we go. So we've got our 68030 library. So that's all good to go. So let's close that out and exit out of that. And let's go into the wonderful, wonderful sysinfo. So on here, I think it's the hardware, or yes, I think it's the hardware. Yeah, there we go. There's sysinfo. As Doug says, this is obligatory that you run sysinfo whenever you put some new hardware into your Amiga.
So over here we've got our CPU, so that's the 68030, and we've got the FPU. Now there's a correction I need to make. I said that it had a coprocessor on the introduction to the video. That was completely wrong. It's an FPU, and this is one that Doug has actually fitted onto the board. By standard, the Tsunami doesn't come with this added in, so Doug's done a couple of modifications on this to very kindly add in the FPU for me, and he's left it on there. So this is the same Tsunami that he used to create his video, and I will add that into the links in here, and also the links should be in the description as well to his video. If you want to find out a bit more, he does go into a bit more detail about it in there. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this. We're just going to do a quick run through. So let's go and test our speed then. So let's see how the 68030 on the Tsunami is running. And there we go. So we've got a nice speed here. So we've got 9,155 dry stones. So we're just sort of like, we're shy obviously of the Amiga 4000, the 68040. We're in very good company because we're faster than the Amiga A3000, which has got the 6830 running at 25 megahertz. This one I believe is running at 40 megahertz. And the FPU, Doug has done a custom clock on this. I think he set it so it runs on the internal clock, which again is running at about 40 megahertz, I think, whereas it should be running around about 50 if you do an extra modification onto the Tsunami board. So that's looking right. Let's have a look at the memory. So we've got our 32-bit memory, so that's the 64 meg there, and then we've got our 2 meg of chip RAM, so that's looking good. So let's quit out of sysinfo. And then let's have a look back again in our system, and if we go into benchmark, is it? No, it's not that one. Let's cancel that and quit out of that one, close out of there. Oh yeah, it's Amiga test kit. So let's just have another quick look here. So again, it's detected that it's the 68030. We're on an AGA PAL. We're running at 50 hertz. We can press escape and we can run to 60 hertz, I think it is. Is that going to mess up my... Oh, there we go. It's got it now. It's going to mess up my capture for a second. Yep, so that's all looking good. Let's do a quick check on the memory. So yeah, funnily enough, it's 66 in total megabytes detected. So that's the 64 meg fast and the 2 meg of chip. So that's all looking good. So let's do a system reset. Okay, and we're back. So let's nip into work. And let's look at games. And of course, it's completely obligatory that when you're testing your Amiga for the first time with some new hardware, that you run Pinball Fantasies. Of course, it's completely obligatory for me. May not be for you, but this is just one of those games that you've just got to really run. I absolutely love this game. Let's just knock the volume down on that a bit, I think. That feels really good. It's running really well. There we have it, Pinball Fantasies. Let's load up Partyland and give this a go. There we have it. Pinball Fantasies and Partyland. I love this game. So a quick go. Give it a test. terrible pinball playing. Oh, there we go. First ball straight out. There we go, cycling skill shot. 1 million points. 1 million points. Well, I think the Amiga's looking nice and smooth. I've got the accelerator back in. It's all working with HD load. Got all that lovely 64 meg of memory to play about with, and that very fast coprocessor. Okay, so that's it. That's going to do it for this episode of Tea Time with Tim. Thank you very much again to Doug from 10-Minute Amiga Retro Cast for sending through the Accelerator, and I hope, Doug, you're enjoying the Commodore 64. That's it for this month. Catch you on the next one.